What should I whip up today? That is a great idea!
Oh, Tatsu spilled yogurt all over himself.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Linley's so understanding. Will Linley accept Tatsu for who Tatsu is?
Well, of course. Now, while I heat the oven, you spread the yogurt down your back too, okay?
Okay. But, shouldn't Tatsu be cleaning off yogurt instead?
What? Don't be silly. We need it spread evenly for the tandoori sauce.
Tatsu is no chicken, Linley! Tatsu is Tatsu!
Oh, right. It's tandoori chicken.
Tatsu is not laughing! Tatsu is not laughing!
Okay, it's ready.
What? Irina's team is calling for reinforcements?
Afraid so.
So what's the situation?
Turns out we found a piece of the life hold out in Oblivia. Those guys are after it.
What? We found a life hold unit? That's great.
It's also news to us.
Unfortunately, it's not the core, but it's in primo condition, and every piece counts. Irina's team just happened to draw the job.
So, what happened? Trouble?
Trouble. Seems our ganglion pals have a base right near there.
I see. And their soldiers have come between Irina's crew and the lifehold, is that it?
Bingo. That's why we need to move quickly.
There's no time to lose. We'll leave immediately. Send us the mission data on Frontier Nav.
I've already got it here. I'll send it to everyone's comm devices.
Good luck.
Every time I ask the smallest thing, you get more. Just ignore. I don't want to hear how long living is lost. There's no chance for peace, uncontrollable.
All things can run from left to right, and this world is changing fast. It's so hard to find the answer for itself. Can't we find the key to life? I don't want to be apart. Yeah, this magic week was right. Now it's time to rise. Let's get started again. Do not spoil your friend. We'll get back alive for a single day. Yes, we find the key to gain. I don't want to be your friend. Where this magic week was right. Now it's time to
Just be careful. The clock's still ticking. We can't afford to lose our best people.
Hello everyone, I'm Luxin. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time we did a couple affinity missions. One was for Tatsu, where we made treaties between the Nappan people and New LA, and also unlocked the new arms manufacturer, the Nopon Commercial Guild. The second mission we did was for Doug, and we went to Noctilum to help Doug with the mission that Lau stiffed him on, as well as meeting up with Mia again and saving her from a bit of a bind. This episode, we're going to be doing Chapter 7, but before then... Surprise, surprise, cutscene... This is not... I traveled to the Leaning Ring, but this is not where the quest should be. Also, I have Yelv with me, in case you didn't realize that. Okay, there's no music change, so this is what I thought it was. It's Mia again! Yay! She's stuck on top of the Leaning Ring somehow. Is there a reaction thing? Lovable scamp who keeps brightening our life. Okay. So, gonna go up there. Took her like 4 tries. Awesome alliteration abilities. I will give you praise for that. Alliteration is good though. And we got Mighty Mia now. Guess what we're gonna be handling quickly before we head into the next chapter. I think you're starting to sense a pattern. You helped out Mia in NLA, which is effectively Primordia. Then you helped out Mia in Noctilum, which is the second continent. Now we're helping out Mia in Oblivia, which is the third continent. Don't worry, after this, her Sylvalum mission will take a lot longer to get to. We'll need like chapter 10 or something for that. Some workout. No, that wasn't a work. Yeah, we beat your time by a lot because Skell. Alright, heart-to-heart thing with her from a video feed. Yeah, exploration's pretty nice. It's genetic. Her parents were explorer types. Summiting Mount Everest as a pair. They're sponsored by I don't think that's how sponsoring things work. When she was 15. Oh, they did the... Who was that guy who climbed Everest and couldn't get back down? So she wants to keep the adventuring spirit alive. And live up to their legacy by exploring all of Mira, which is why she wanted to join Blade in the first place. And now she's Wile E. Coyote. Great animation. Also bird. I'm not... Okay, so... Guess we have to save her from an enemy again. I think we're seeing another pattern here. Just a little bit. Good thing I'm not already in my scale. I thought I would be. Now this enemy, the enemy for this Mia mission is actually... I'm going to warp to FN 315. The enemy for this mission, or the thing that we need to fight to rescue her, is actually one level above the boss of this chapter. So this will be a good gauge of my grind, or my levels, to see if see how prepared for this thing I will be. Alright, so we were supposed to go to the Keegan Ridge, not the Alexander Ridge. But I think the place I warped to is Ibra. And just happened to be... Oh, you Turby Terramand. I guess that's supposed to be the element. So their names are based on elements? I don't think they actually are. I don't know. Alright, here's the Keegan Ridge. We've got another Octosuka. Splatoon confirmed, same canon as Xenoblade Chronicles X, obviously. Here we go. This is gonna take we're where we need to be. Oh, I thought we had to actually fight the thing, not talk to her. I don't think the bird's just gonna let her down like that. No, that seemed a little sketchy. Is she in cahoots with the bird? Is that where this is headed? Alright, so yeah, I'll take the hug. But her legs are broken, I guess. Buffest Gym Bro can't work out his eyeballs. Okay. Should have done it when you were closer to the ground. Yep, there go your legs. Wait, there's no fall damage in this game. How did that even happen? I guess she was panicking, so she wasn't on guard or something. But here's the enemy. Now, if we will... That's a face. Alright, I'm not going to be in Skell right off the bat. Camera. Okay. Starting off against the fearsome Jakul. This is a normal enemy, so it shouldn't be too awful. Okay, cool. It was staggered, so we can bind it. Binding is the Skell version of toppling. Unfortunately, it's only... Wait, what? Destroyed my Skell. Oh, the level 47 enemy happened to aggro me. We would have beaten the Jakul easily. Like, that fight was fine. Now I'm going to have to go back to the barracks, get my Skell repaired, and fight that thing again. Oh, it put me back at 315 too. I don't think I could fight... I don't think I can kill the Jakul easily on foot, so... I'm going to get my Skell back and try again. Alright, I decided to warp to Central Libra Ravine instead of the FN site this time. There's also, over here, Clementi the Chilling Wind. With luck, I might actually be able to take that. And there's actually a level 28 Simius Tyrant. Over, oh, whoops. I aggroed the Scorpio by mistake. That's not a big deal. That level 20 something Simius Tyrant shouldn't be too big a deal. But we're not here for that. We're just here for the mission, so we can get on with the story. Alright, Falconine Jakul. Now what I'm going to do is lure this thing away from the stronger enemies this time. So we'll take you on. We'll take you on down here. Or I could aggro an Ictus. I am amazed Elma tanked a hit from that. Okay. This could take some finagling. Alright, it aggroes from a good distance away. I said it aggroes from a good distance away. Alright. So you need to... You fly over here. The other... It aggroed the other guy again. Alright. I will fight you solo? What is destroying my Skell? Alright, I'm hearing boss music. I guess the boss music plays when you're fighting this thing. Yeah, you're doing nothing in terms of damage to me. Where am I taking all this damage from? Okay, that's better. Unfortunately, Lynn's dead from something, so I can't just revive her and get the stagger to bind. Because as you could see, might have seen before, when I had this thing bound the first time, it actually, I restored fuel from binding it. Okay, so its spiral thing is capable of murdering my Skell. There we go. That works. I got a skill. Yelv got an art. Yeah, nice level 15, Yelv. So I guess it was capable of destroying my Skell with its dive attack, but either way, I shouldn't have lost it. Got appendage erosion. Boosts appendage damage by 10% for every debuff on the enemy. That's not great. I'm gonna have to go back to get my Skell again for the story mission, but at least I killed the thing this time. So yeah. Binding does restore fuel to the binder. Only one person can bind one enemy at a time. So you can only bind one enemy that's staggered. Only one person can bind a single enemy at a time. But I do have, I think, an art on my Skell currently that will absorb fuel from a bound enemy. So its bonus effect is does X damage, and if I'm attacking an enemy that someone else has bound, it will also take some fuel from them. So we're gonna finish off this quest now after losing our Skell twice. You're gonna get better gear, which means she's gonna need some cash. Which means she's gonna need to get sponsored, and let me guess, not pay us. Do I call them or do I call them? Well, I will see you back in the place where the actual mission is after getting my Skell repaired a second time. Alright, I'm warping to the central Ibra Ravine a second time. I'm just gonna go north instead of south. Basically, the other thing is, the other important part about the Skell breaking quick time event, I didn't remember this before. I only actually remembered it when it broke the second time in that fight. But, oh, nice, EM Storm. Where's my Skell? There's my Skell. There, where? There. Screw you guys. I know it's cool, you're in stacks and stuff, but we're not gonna fight you. Screw you guys. We're gone. We're gone. Anyway. There's a lot of Marnuk here already. We're not even in the cutscene range. What I'm trying to say is, all of your arts will be fully double charged. The instant you... if you get the affinity perfect as well. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Strong Ganglion over there. I don't know if we can take them. But I see Gwyn, Arena, and their other teammate Marcus here, so I think probably the right place.
I'm going after it. You three, cover me.
But that's suicide.
We need that light bulb unit, no matter what the cost.
Then let me take point.
Negative.
Lieutenant!
Irina, we're here to help.
Colonel!
We'll keep the hostiles busy. You look for an opening and secure the light bulb unit.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so thankfully we don't have to fight the level 31 guys, just these two level 22 ones, so I'm gonna stick out of my Skell for now, unless I need to. Anyway, I knew like Arena, Gwyn, and Marcus, like that's Team Arena. I forgot that there was a third guy on their team, and apparently the developers did at some point too, because all he has... Yelp's dead again. All he had, or almost dead. He doesn't even have a face. He's just wearing a helmet because he's so insignificant. Like Marcus is actually a minor character. He's shown up already, I think. He has, I don't know if he has speaking lines actually, but he shows up as obviously a person who's on the team and stuff. So he's not pointless to be there. But the fourth guy is just Alright, I might actually need to scale at this point. Actually, no, we're all in the blue again. Just target the one, and we'll just have to only tank the other one. But, like, the other guy is so insignificant. He's like, Marcus matters, sort of. The other guy is just so oh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm gonna jump in this just to tank a couple hits. Alright. I'm gonna bind, get my fuel back for the boss. What was I saying? The fourth guy is so insignificant that he just doesn't have a face. Oh, crap. You guys better kill this thing. I should have stayed in there. I wanted to have max fuel. This doesn't look... Oh, it's toppled. It's toppled. If you could just, like, use a good art. I'm not worried about damage. I'm more worried about it dying in time. It's half the time limit's run out, and they haven't done half of the HP it had left. They were really relying on me. Wow. Well, we weren't even on the boss, and I already died. Great sign. Great signs all around. I'm assuming that I should probably just use my Skell next time. Or just stand close enough to it. So I have to get in the radius and then it'll load me into the enemies again. Yep. Oh! Okay, they do both come back. Never mind. Alright. I'm going to be slightly smarter. I'm going to try to stay next to the Skell at least. He says as he immediately moves away from the Skell. But if I go in the red, I'm going to get in the Skell now. I'm not going to be... Not going to get too cocky and think I could just take these things casually out of Skell. I'll stand closer to this end. It took Yelv this long to get that low health, which is nice. I was targeting an appendage on that guy, so it did boost damage significantly. Alright, the one's down. The Yelv is the only one down. Yelv's the only one even low on health. They're looking a lot better shape this time. Now the thing with Core Crusher is you do need to be targeting an appendage for it to work. So if I'm not, I'm currently targeted onto the leg thing. If I wasn't, it wouldn't have done the increased Core Crusher damage. That's always important to keep track of. And amazingly, we're still destroying appendages even without me targeting them. Melee attacks. I'm gonna have them raise tension because I'm gonna be the star of the show for this boss fight just because I have a Skell and they don't. But it's still probably a good idea for everyone to have TP. He says as he finishes it with my Myopic Screen of all things. There we go. Oh, more spawned in. Maybe now I should get in the Skell, probably. Okay, Yelv died again already? Right, yeah, I'm hopping in this thing now. Not gonna push my luck at all. Yeah, keep them building tension. And then another thing you can do is, since your arts do recharge when you're out of Skell, I can do the soul voice. Nice. Not bad. I can actually do a soul voice and hop right back in the Skell before I die. Is always good. I think there's also a higher chance of getting cockpit mode. Alright, plus 300 TP for hit. This will max out my TP. They got a class up. Whoever that was got a class up while they were dead. Yeah, here we go. These are Skells. These are Skells at my level, the level of my Skell, so I'm gonna actually fight them Skell to Skell. I said Skell so many times. Fortunately, all my arts are single target. Unfortunately, my body is pretty low leveled, so I don't think I can pop out to conserve Skell HP. I'm going to save Overdrive for the boss, because Skell Overdrive is a completely different animal from Ground Overdrive, so I'm not going to use it yet. Boggle Bomb, that's an attack. Look at all those appendages we're busting. There we go. That's the potential at work. At this point, it's just going to be use arts until they stop moving. Unfortunately, because of the lack of double charges and because I'm the only one with a Skell right now, there's not really much that I could... Skell combat's going to be pretty boring compared to ground combat, but more in terms of bulk than anything, I need this Skell. But even with all the spamming I've been using, I'm still only down a couple hundred fuel units. Oh, I'd love to pop out and just end this with a beam barrage. You have no idea how much I'd love to do that, but can't. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, it's not charged. It's not charged. Alright, end it with the auto attack. There we go.
I'm not picking up any more hostiles.
Friends get all of them? Tatsu not even break a sweat.
Right? There were so many of them.
But they barely put up a fight. Could this have been a diversion? We need to catch up with Arena's team before it's too late. Let's move.
Alright, unfortunately, for some reason, somehow, I guess if Mimizomes can restore health outside of battle just automatically, then Skells will be able to do it too. But, kind of weird. Anyway, we've got to get onto the other edge of the ravine now. But I do see poop. I've been through here before, so I'm going to assume that I can't do that. Yeah, Bio 3. Okay, cool, cool. I'm actually close to overdrive here. Gonna get my body health back to full. We're gonna head around the ravine in a circle here. We're actually gonna get close to the Dorian caravan, so I guess if you don't have your Skell, this is a good way to... Okay, you can't run over Insidious. I was worried for a second. If you don't have a Skell, if you didn't get the Skell license yet, I guess this is a decent way to ensure you get near enough to the Dorian caravan to, like... Where'd my GP go? Guess I lost it from something. That's bad. I wanted to open the boss fight with overdrive, but I guess that's a place to get you close enough to the Dorian caravan where you'd need to like actually get the bag flea squashes you need. Because that, like I said, my first playthrough, that was by far the hardest objective for the Skell license. Anyway, I see something that sort of looks like a life hold here, so...
Gwen!
Whoa, that was fast. And you were so outnumbered and everything.
Nothing can stop Team Tatsu. Tatsu eat baddies like them for breakfast.
Says tomorrow's breakfast.
Colonel, ma'am, well done out there.
Likewise. Now what happened to Arena and Marcus? Where are they?
They're up checking on the life hold unit.
And you've had no sign of hostiles?
No, dead quiet.
Okay. It just felt so much like a trap! Irina! Marcus! Run! Marcus!
Right.
Oh, what a shame. You didn't fall for my little surprise.
That voice. The woman from Noctilum?
I knew they had to be holding back their big guns for something. And here it is.
Well, aren't you the clever one? What you just saw was only a prelude, an amusement, if you will.
Blowing up our life hold amuses you?
Well, perhaps amusement is not quite. More like a deep satisfaction. Like curing an illness or scrubbing an ugly stain clean. The stain of humanity. Of course, the true pleasure will come from watching your real bodies burn. Not that I won't enjoy trashing these crude puppets of yours. It'll certainly be enough to tide me over for the time being. Till the real fun begins.
Then they know about the life hold and Mims.
You primate. We know all about your kind. Your fool's errand to gather these trinkets. Your race against time. Human extinction is inevitable. I could simply wait and talk to them, but where's the fun in that? I much prefer to see the looks on your faces. How your features melt in fear as you twist in agony.
That's enough, Samarian witch! Enough of your talk. Enough of the pain you've caused the universe. The only agony would be suffering you any longer.
Oh, please. What would a mere human know of our history?
She is mine. Irina, your team has the others. Right.
Loading. Game. There we go. You knew she'd be back eventually. This is Goetia in her personal skell, the Almandal. And this is why you need to. This is why it's a good idea to have the skell license before doing this chapter, because she's got a skell. The whole fight is the skell, actually. And as you can see, it's taking a lot more damage than the other skells I've already beaten, and it's actually capable of dealing damage to my skell. Unfortunately, I spammed arts too much. I don't have melee arts left. And also, unfortunately, if I get knocked out and knocked out of my skell and have to fight this thing on ground, oh, this is not good. Okay, I actually got out of the way of that. And you can avoid certain attacks by jumping out of your skell, too. I think it gives you some invincibility frames. Anyway. I'm going to use Beam Barrage here just to get TP on my ground so I can overdrive. Alright, that's done. I guess you lose GP when you're not in the skell. But once this hits 3,000, I'll get to show off Skell Overdrive. Overdrive mode Oboro activated. Skell Overdrive is different because all of them increase the chance of getting cockpit mode. However, each mode has different stat boosts, and you can just extend them without using... I think the extension is based on the amount of cockpit modes you get, but Oh, I got another extension. What was I trying to say, though? The skell frame you use is actually what determines your overdrive mode. Different frames have different overdrive modes, so Oboro is the urban overdrive. Other models of skells, like the ones we haven't seen yet, will have different mode and do different things with their overdrive. Now, unfortunately, the Almandal has some good defenses, especially to... It's really weak to gravity, but like everything's weak to gravity. But it has good thermal and beam defense, which is unfortunate. It has good ether defense too, which is also unfortunate because of my ground. So if I do get knocked out of my skell, my ranged attacks aren't going to do much, and since I'm mostly a ranged attacker, it'll be a bit of a big deal, but I don't know how much of a problem that'll be because I just got like a 2-minute long overdrive. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's not good. Almandal finale. Okay. Guess we're doing this on ground now. And I'm dead. Okay. This could be a problem. I will see you back once I've gotten my scale back. Alright, let's try this again, and let's hope to not die this time. Alright. I'm gonna see if... hope my party members can tank things a little better. Uses a lot of melee attacks, as you can see. I honestly don't think that appendage is very useful. Maybe the tail. It has a big tail whipping attack. Alma's still alive. That's amazing. Oh yeah, the tail. I'm gonna go for the tail from now on. Should probably have been hitting the tail first. Alright, looks like I'll actually be able to destroy it before. Keep Soul Voice, keep Lyn alive. Alright, this could be good. This could be very useful. That gave me a lot of GP. This will give me even more GP. I'll be able to overdrive off of this. Gonna overdrive now and hopefully get as good of an overdrive as I did last time, because that was honestly great and I need that level of luck. And Elma's still alive, so this thing's gonna be exclusively targeting me for a goodly long amount of time. Oh, got knocked back. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to spam my shields, and my overdrive is over now. That isn't good. We can do some damage. Sure, I'll slit edge you. That did so much damage. This is... oh, it deselects you from appendages. That's poop. Almost surviving. Oh, that was a single target attack somehow. And... flinch. There we go. Heavy Ray. It's still a single target attack, so it doesn't do damage to me. Or is Elma did Elma use... Elma doesn't have Ghost Factory on, though. How are these... everything missing her? There we go. That's what I needed. Well, I still got the beam res down. I can actually use that attack. Alright, is that... do all of her art names start with Almandal? I think that one was... oh, wow. We actually toppled it. That shows you can topple things with Skells. I probably should have bound it. Not that I need the fuel, but it would have let Elma get pot shots, and... wow, Elma is tanking amazingly well. We take those. There we go. Honestly, I could have probably just waited until I was level 30 and had more people with Skells to do this, but yeah, Almandal Photon. That's the... all of her art names just start with Almandal. She's pretty not original. There we go. Do that while she still has the beam res down. Really... actually, I think I got a core crusher with that. I guess breaking the pack got rid of the one really strong art she used. Because actually, that art itself only killed me from like half skill. Almandal Photon again. Actually attacking me this time. There's Almandal Break, which I think was the one that killed me before? I don't even know. But if I can get another Overdrive... Alright, Ether damage, Beam damage. I think Gravity is its biggest resistance. And then Beam is second. And are we both stunned? Or, oh, it's Elma and I both stunned. That was the big attack, Almandal Finale. Which I guess was a single target move because only Elma took damage from it. And did she get decoy up? Or is that just evasion up? The Almandal Flame, that was the thing that killed me. I guess the Skell Frame doesn't... Okay. Now this is going to be an issue. I'm still taking large amounts of damage. I'm missing all of the quick time events. Alright. Give me Overdrive. Thank you, Overdrive. Now I just need to get a decent Overdrive and I should be home free? Or Almandal... Oh, there goes my Skell Insurance. There goes my face. Take 3! Alright, so the bad news is I actually lost a piece of Skell Resistant, or one thing of Skell Insurance. But the good news is I'm only like 5 levels away from the being level 30. Do that. Oh, I thought that was going to be a topple. That was not a topple. Alright. Take off the tail first again. I'm gonna not waste all my arts until I hit Overdrive from now on. And just, like, actually build up GP. Do some damage. I still don't have any melee arts charged up. That's not okay. And I'm actually taking damage now. Something about us showing effort. I don't know. I missed what she said there, actually. She's doing more damage than she did last time, actually. I don't know what's up with that. Is she aggroing me more than Elma now? Alright. Plus 100% damage from behind. Shield. That didn't... Did she resist the flinch? Or... Alright. I'm gonna keep doing the soul voice. Give me an art, give me an art, give me any art. I missed the GP from Lynn dying. That's not good. That was probably vital to winning this. Not too big a deal. I got... honestly, the later in her HP I use Overdrive, probably the better. Using Photon again? Photon. Alright, it doesn't look like there's an appendage I can destroy that will get rid of Almandal Finale. But... I'm getting close to Overdrive. I will take Cockpit Mode now. Alright, she got me with the knockback thing. I have overdrive accessible to me now. Don't know if I want to use it quite yet. Actually in the yellow in terms of Skell fuel, so I'll actually need to refuel if I die a third time. Some heavy ray. And also, I think I said something incorrect about Skell about cockpit mode sometime in the past. Cockpit mode doesn't eliminate fuel consumption during it. What it actually does is makes you invincible during it. So, like, probably even more important now. I'm going to activate overdrive this time. So hopefully I can bypass the HP trigger for it using Almandal Finale with a cockpit mode. There we go. This is the overdrive theme. We're Fliegen that you're hearing right now. It's German. I think it's just we fly. Alright. This is decidedly not good. I needed a much better overdrive than that. I'm amazed Elma survived this long, though. Alright, I need a cockpit mode when she's using Almandal Finale, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get. There we go. I avoided it just by disembarking my Skell. I don't know why I didn't think to do that before. I guess I didn't realize that was her big kill you attack. Okay, I get a bind. Because Elma's actually alive. She's using double side slash. Good job, Elma. You're trying. Now I can probably just art spam. I'm hoping for another cockpit. Especially since she still doesn't have beam resist down on, but Skell's back to full health. I don't know if I can tank an Almandal Finale from full health, but you know, it's appropriate that Elma's surviving this long because she wanted, for some reason she wants Goetia dead a lot more than all of us, than even the rest of us, but I don't know. Let's try to end this on... Oh, never mind. Gotta end it with really bad camera angles.
I just... Why would these aliens be this determined to destroy us?
Honestly, if I had to venture a guess, I'd say they're afraid. They fear humans. They feel threatened.
We threatened them. We didn't blow up their planet. We didn't hunt them halfway across the galaxy to wipe out their whole goddamn species!
Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, it just brings back a lot of emotions. I'll be fine. Let's go.
If you say so.
Colonel, with your permission, my team will report back to the city. I can't thank you enough for your support.
What was that about?
Irina had a younger brother. He was best friends with Gwyn, actually. But he didn't make it onto the White Whale. We lost him when we lost Earth. Everyone's got a story like that. Not that it makes it any easier.
From that, we got just the Almandal figurine. And well, this time we did most of Chapter 7. Next time, there's not really a way to follow up that fight and that revelation. So, we're not even going to head back to the barracks and get the end of the mission this time. Next time, we'll do that, and since the barrier for entry for Chapter 8 is a bit higher than Elva than the steps up from all the last chapters, we're going to go into and finally do regular side quests around NLA instead of just doing affinity missions. So, until then, I'm Luxin, signing off.